Unclean session 2. So last when we left the characters, they were mostly in a hospital, I think. And Jack Hobbs had just gotten some information from someone called Archive about the hidden underground printing press location that Kuzenstoff has. And apparently you need a key, but apparently you guys have a key, so you just need to go visit there.
How many days after is this from the incident?
I would assume the people that are injured will take a couple days, and then I guess you'll pick up Donovan here, right?
Yeah.
Will we get any hit points back from R&R?
Oh, did you already? Did you get your medicine roll already, or?
I'm back up to 4 hit points. 5? No, 4.
So you must have gotten your medicine roll already. So I think that the medicine is more like for the week. So I don't think you're gonna get anything in the next couple of days that much.
Right. So it's not like Call of Cthulhu where you heal 1 hit point per day, kind of thing.
Well, you sort of do, but we did the first aid, then we did the medicine. Well, yeah, take two points back, I guess. Take 2 points back for the 2 days. So, do you want a crutches or wheelchair?
I think crutches would make you get around a little bit better.
But wheelchair, you can shoot while you're in the wheelchair. With crutches, you'd be occupied every while.
I'm just thinking, actually, can I have a wheelchair but take some crutches with me so I can get upstairs and stuff?
Yeah. So wheelchair and then maybe some crutches that you.
Yeah, because I don't want to be like a Dalek when I approach stairs and that's it. I'm stuck.
Hey, the new Daleks can go upstairs. You just need a jetpack. Yeah, you can do that. So you want to introduce this Donovan Hayes?
Yeah, he's one of the guys that works at the embassy. For just brevity's sake, he already is a member of the special branch, the SIS and all that as well, but he was there unaffiliated. He was not part of what was going on, and he just was sort of, I guess, a reserve unit being held.
So they'll bring him in.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm just, working at the embassy as the other characters were working at the embassy, and I was in like the security surveillance, monitoring the cameras, things like that.
So what's your thought when you hear that 3 agents were seriously injured? One lost part of his leg, one part of his jaw, and someone lost his arm. They're in the hospital, and they ask you to take over the mission.
That's pretty brutal, Obviously not a standard mission. And do I get any other briefing, or do they say go with these guys?
Well, you're part of Section 46 too, so they tell you something supernatural. So at least you won't be surprised, it was an acid attack or something, and you see the thing, and you're like, oh.
Yeah, I'm kind of, I'm like, wow, this is more hazardous than I was looking forward to. I was hoping for some downtime.
They tell you you're the last Section 46 guy left, so that's why they had to ask you to come and help.
All right, I guess I'll do it.
It's really serious, considering what happened. They think whatever's going on could spread throughout Moscow and then past Moscow and to the rest of the world. So,
sure, I it's a dirty job, but I'll do it. So, yeah. Who's the guy running the show?
I guess it's either Charlie or Jack.
I think Jack's in more of a better position to take the lead on this one.
Maybe they'll tell you to go collect Charlie and go talk to Jack.
All right, I'll go to the hospital and introduce myself. Say, hey, I look around and go, you must be Charlie. I was looking for a one-legged guy. Is that you?
I pulled bed sheets back.
Yeah, I guess so. All right. I get the wheelchair and I say, do you need any help getting in this thing, or
if you don't mind, good sir. Yes, it's a bit odd not having your legs,
Well, you got one, right?
Well, yeah, somewhere.
Wow. So, can you fill me in on what's going on? Because I just got tapped to fill in. I guess you lost some people. It was a pretty hairy job.
Yeah, you could say that. We were, first of all, we went to meet somebody in the park who wanted to defect. That kind of went a bit tits up, and obviously we had to abort that mission, and we then went to a rail yard where we had reports of a couple of bodies and an incident that had gone on there. We managed to coerce the guards away from the bodies and investigated them, only to find they had some weird burns on them. Nothing that we'd ever seen before, and the girl was still alive, which was really, really disturbing.
I can imagine. I'm getting.
Her face was like sort of rotting off in front of us as she was talking. But to cut a long story short, we went to their apartment where we met some strange blind man who then proceeded to change into some weird creature as it was shot by my good friend here. The tentacles started coming out of where he was shot from. And he did this to my leg and killed 2 of our compatriots.
Jeez.
Yes. And as they say, the rest is history. So, are you prepared for this?
Oh, God. I really... is anybody ever prepared for that? But, I guess I don't have much of a choice. I signed up for this.
I take it you've seen some strange things in your past?
Not really that much strange. I mean, I've had some run-ins, but nothing like what you described.
Well, all I can say is buckle up.
Okay, all right. I'll try to do my best.
Right then, let's get in this damn fangled wheelchair, shall we?
Yeah, all right. I help Charlie into the wheelchair.
Okay. So I guess you'll meet up with Jack, and he can probably just fill you in on what he found out, so we don't have to go over that. So do you want to go to... This is during the day now. So do you want to go to the printing press area, or do you have other plans?
I don't have any plans.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I think that's probably. I think going in daytime will actually probably be a little bit better, just in case anyone is decides to try to pop out at us, so we'll be able to see.
So did Donovan want to check out a gun?
Yes, I would like if they have the automatic or semi-automatic pistol. Okay. Like, basically the stats for the Glock.
Okay.
Yeah.
But of course they did tell you the guns were ineffective, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it makes you feel better.
Yes, but we are in Russia.
I did try throwing a flaming kind of makeshift brand at it, but that's when this happened to my legs.
Yeah, you missed, right?
So. Yeah, damn fool. That'll teach me to, try that again.
So you go to the address that Archive gave you. You find it's a abandoned auto factory. It's like a warehouse factory that's abandoned. Has like graffiti and stuff all over it. And inside they're like rusted out cars that they haven't finished assembled and stuff. So there's like loose bumpers and parts of cars in there.
All right.
So I asked, what's the actual mission? I mean, you had a cover mission, right? To meet up with a KGB operative that wanted to defect. That was like the cover mission, or was
Well,
that?
that's your SIS mission.
Yeah, that was the original mission, but after
That was it, huh? Okay.
The Section 46 mission is those dead bodies, so you're following up on the dead bodies.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Dead bodies.
Yeah. So we're following up on that. This, like I said, the information that I got has led us to this secret printing press.
Okay.
Yeah, so you go in the factory is disused. It's not locked up. It's easy to get in.
Okay. And like I said, I'm gonna start looking for a giant locked door.
Okay. So why don't you guys do your spot hidden?
Ooh, pass. 20.
I got a hard success.
I got a hard as well.
I got a hard success as well.
Okay. So you find inside the factory there's a steel door with a lock mechanism, and somebody did a childlike drawing of something very familiar. It looks like oops, wrong. So a child rendition of this.
Okay. Yeah, that's definitely the door we're looking for.
So it's the St. George and the Dragon?
Yeah. And you see it's like this door that's maybe only 4 feet tall and maybe 2 feet wide.
4 feet tall, 2 feet wide. That's okay.
2 or 3 feet wide. So it's not very big. It's like one person going at a time.
But it's not very tall either.
Yeah. Maybe this door was to a safe or something else. You're not sure.
Yeah, that's like I said, that drawing can't be a mistake. We've seen it a couple times now. So yes.
Oh, you also notice that somebody's been trying to. There's damage to this door. Like somebody's tried to pry it open and stuff, and the metal that's scratched is very fresh. Right, you can tell it's more shiny than the rust and grime around. So somebody's tried to break in through this door and failed.
I have a sneaky suspicion about who that was. So, yeah, I'm gonna say, yeah, this is the door we're looking. This is the door we're looking for. We're gonna have someone's. I guess it's someone's gonna go in, and we're gonna have to have people stand watch because the narrow way I don't trust.
I can stand watch if you like, because there's me moving around too much.
So is this just a door with like a padlock on it, or
No,
with a
it's
regular
like you
lock?
have the key, and then there's like a key, a thing where you slide open this,
Okay.
like a piece of metal, and then there's a thing where you put the key in and then unlock it.
Okay. So we have the key. All right. Cool.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna unlock the door.
Okay, who's going to do that?
I'll do that.
Okay. So it unlocks, and then it has like that handle, like a safe door handle, right? Like it goes clunk.
All right.
So who's going in?
Well, you're opening the door, so and Charlie's watching their back. So I guess I'm gonna take a few steps in, see what I see.
Okay. So you're gonna open the door and go in.
Well, I'm going to step into the doorway. I'm not going all the way in yet.
Well, the door's not open, right? It's just clicked, and then who's gonna?
Is it open? It opens in or out?
It opens out.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll pull it open.
Yeah. Then I'll.
You pull it open. Oh, lucky man. So the shotgun blast goes off, but it misses you. It basically hits the inside of the door. A few pellets come out, but it actually missed you by 2%.
Yep.
Wow.
Move a trap.
And you see a string has been tied to the inside door handle going to a shotgun that's been set up to point at the door.
Yeah. And I said, well, whatever's in here must be valuable.
Yeah.
And then what you find out is it's actually, when you look in, it's a basement area. Like they fit this door to a basement area where there are like steps going down.
Okay.
And it's just a couple of steps going down, and then basically there's some more machinery and stuff down here, but not a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, you see a printing press.
That's what I was looking for. Okay. So, yeah, let's go check out around that printing press.
Yeah, so you see it's a windowless basement. There are some floor lamps that are battery powered, but they're off, right? And they're sitting on the floor there. So you just turn them on or crank them and then turn them on.
Yeah.
So you said there's a printing press and machinery?
Yeah, but they look like machinery left over from the car manufacturing.
Okay.
And then you see a box of movable type and stuff. And there's some sheets of paper on the table. Some folded and some full sheets.
Is there anything left that was printed, or is it just raw material?
No, they look like they've been printed.
Okay, I take a look at one.
Okay. It's a one of those sheets that if you fold up and cut, it looks like it becomes one of these pamphlets that you see there.
Uh-huh.
And you've never seen this before, but Jack can recognize this pamphlet. Part of it looks like the one that got burnt, and it has the same St. George sigil on it. So, like the full sheet, if you fold it up and cut it, it becomes like the one of these pamphlets.
Okay, so I mean, what is the pamphlet printed in Russian or in?
Yeah, it's in Russian, but what's odd is even though it's freshly printed, it's parts of it are faded, which is really odd. Like you're looking at it, and it's like parts are like faded at certain parts, and then some parts are darker. But if it was freshly printed, it should be exactly the same, right? Like a freshly printed sheet.
Well, I guess unless the little letters were not even or something, or maybe it's just crappy ink.
Or even other than that, one of these disgusting rotting people touched it.
That's creepy. All right. I gingerly pick up the corners of the little pamphlet newsletter, and I see if I can make out what the Russian says, because I speak Russian.
Ah, it says Besmer, which translates to deathless.
Deathless.
Yeah. It looks like it was written in 1922, but it wasn't published until 1970, and it has the name of Peter Ivanovich Kuznetsov.
Okay.
It's only 16 pages long, and it looks like it's some retelling of a Russian folk tale. So as you're looking at this, meanwhile outside,
Dun, dun, dun.
Charlie, do a listen roll.
Oh, great. I was expecting you to say that. I was like, no.
The other leg falls off.
And it failed. He's got really bad hearing.
Yeah, so you're like watching. Might as well do a spot hidden too then.
Okay. I've just made it by 2. So
Okay.
pass, regular.
You realize that there were some piles of junk and stuff, and you didn't look underneath that stuff when you were searching the place for this door. And looking for these two guys. These two guys crawl out from underneath
What?
Oh
junk.
God. I'm going to hobble as fast as I can.
Oh, your dex is 35. They go before you.
Oh crap!
Well, I'm going to shout out as I'm hobbling as well, so the others can hear me.
Oh, so where are you hobbling?
Towards the door where they.
Okay, you're trying to get into the basement. Okay.
Yeah, because I was actually standing outside of the door keeping watch, so I'll just shout as I'm hobbling in.
Yeah, so they're coming forward, and then you can shout. What are you going to shout?
Zombies.
Something along the lines of weird, freaky, tentacle people.
Yeah, so they're moving forward. So that's you have to do a stand check.
Right. And I failed.
Oh, it's let me roll. It's only a die 4.
Die 4.
Or you can roll.
And I'll roll the 1, thankfully.
Lose 1. Yeah, they look like sort of animated corpses, and yeah, they don't look too pleasant.
All right. Yeah, I'm not going to hang around. I'm just going to try and make my way through the door and find the others. Safety in numbers and all that.
So they'll be up to the door in the next round.
Close the door.
Oh yeah, obviously through the door, shut it.
Oh, you're gonna shut it? Okay, that makes sense.
But now,
if there's anything I can put in front of the door in case they can open it from the other side.
Well, you close it. You could do the thing where. Why don't you do an int roll? I want to let you do an int roll.
I've got a high intelligence. And I failed!
Okay. So you go in, you close the door, which is fine.
it's like, what's going on, huh? What?
I'm going to prop my sort of crutch against it or something.
Okay. Okay, so you two see Charlie sort of hobble in like he abandoned his wheelchair and then hobbled in here and just close the door, and he's like trying to push stuff up against the.
Did we hear him yell out from outside, or?
He yelled something. You may or may not. You can do a listen roll with a bonus die since he was that close. I assume you probably heard him.
What's my?
Oh yeah, I got it.
Even with my bonus die, I did not get it.
You didn't hear anything.
I was pretending reading. I was like,
But
translating in my brain.
Jake heard him yell about something. I mean, whatever Charlotte yelled about, he heard.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah. This freaky tentacle people.
That's just all. After our encounter with that strange old man, it's just the first thing I thought it could be. There's just 2 scabby-ridden men out there in suits.
Are you sure that they're not bums?
I can assure you they're not tramps. They were wearing rather nice suits by the looks, but they looked corpse-like, and I don't know if they're going to have tentacles sprouting out of them all of a sudden. Because, obviously Jake knows my tentacle fear at the moment as well, after what happened in the jungle as well.
So you guys are in a windowless basement.
Now, well, we didn't have any light, really. We were going by like outside light, right?
No. We have those lanterns.
Lanterns, the electric lanterns.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
What do you want to do?
I don't think we could wait them out.
No. Okay. The pamphlets that are here, do they all have the uneven ink?
Yeah, that's the unusual thing. They're all like that, even the ones that have been cut up and made into pamphlet.
All right. Well,
and the whole thing is made just like one big paper, right?
Yeah, it's one sheet.
If it's made as one sheet and it's faded, is it like, does it look like it's like the whole thing is anything like making a bigger picture of something?
Oh, you look at it. So who has Russian?
I have Russian.
Has your character been in Moscow a long time?
Long enough to pick up some Russian.
So why don't you just do a int roll?
I got an extreme.
You look at it and you're like, oh my god, I've seen this before. And you're thinking about it. And let me give you, if I can find it. Oh. The blotches look like that.
So what is that, city map? What is that?
Yeah, you realize it's like an ancient Moscow city map.
Does it look like it's an overlay or something?
Yeah, you look at it and then, you're looking through light and then you see like in one spot the word bathhouse.
Okay.
That's different from everything else. And that's if you hold it up to the light, the word bathhouse shows through like a watermark.
So this is just one of the large pieces of paper. It's not like a bunch of them you have to lay out.
No.
Okay,
It's the single sheet once you look at it. Right. But when you make it into the pamphlet, you lose this whole thing because they cut it into 16 pages, right?
All right. So we should grab that and try to get out of here.
Yeah, but they're all the same, right? Every sheet is like that.
Okay.
We have to destroy all the other ones and hold on to this one.
Yeah, sure.
So where are you gonna hide it?
Shove it down your pants.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm not touching it.
So as you're like spend some time looking at this and all this, then you actually hear like a voice on the other side of the door.
Okay.
And actually, Jack recognizes it.
Mm-hmm.
It's Archive, right? Because you spoke to him in the cafe.
Yeah.
He goes, "I'm glad you got into the printing press. We only ask that we want copies of whatever is down there."
Oh. and I'll tell him. Like I said, I'll tell them doesn't seem to be anything that's complete. The press is here. I can run that for you and get you a completed copy of whatever was being printed down here.
I think so. I go, maybe that is sufficient. Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna go down and go whisper to Donovan. Mess with the typeface. Screw everything with it around. I've rearrange all the letters, rearrange everything.
So you're gonna mess up the setup, which is fine.
Yes, we're gonna screw up everything on this.
What are you gonna do with the ones that were already printed? You're just gonna
we're gonna get rid of all those. We're keeping one for ourselves and getting rid of everything else.
You're gonna burn them or something?
Yeah, eat them.
Eat them. Okay, burn them or eat them.
Yeah. Like I said, I'll eat them.
You're gonna eat them? Okay. Yeah. It'll be a while.
And you know what? It'll take a while. We gotta make sure the press is up. Got to get all the ink on there. You know, this thing's a makeshift
while
press.
that's going on though, did Donovan want to try to read this thing? The pamphlet. You can skim it. You can do the skim through. David?
Oh, I'm sorry, my son. I muted myself because.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can skim it. You get +2 Cthulhu mythos.
Oh, thanks.
You lose die for sand.
Woohoo!
There's a spell in there. So let me describe what you read or what you skim. It's something about a retelling of an old folktale about the Civil Russian War. And it's something about two creatures, one called Deathless, another one called Cohort.
Yeah.
But somehow the story says they're really not two creatures, but one. And it was summoned by the whites to stop the Bolsheviks. And the person writing the story thinks he found a ritual that will defeat this creature.
Cool.
It says you have to find and destroy the creature's heart. The person writing the story, the protagonist of the story, tracked the creatures to its lair, and it said you can only do it at 3 a.m. And the thing arose as a black seething morass. And unfortunately, the protagonist failed and died.
Well, okay. What did he do that how did he fail though? So we don't do the same thing.
So he was trying to use this Ubishka, I can't pronounce it, but it's called the Dead Slayer ritual.
Okay.
And what it does is it makes the creature's heart appear, and then you're supposed to destroy it. But he was unable. He was unable to finish the ritual before the creature showed up and killed him.
Oh, it was a timing thing. Okay. And that's what the spell is the ritual?
And there's a spell there, yeah. And the spell will take some time to skim it, and it's one of the things that says you have to have multiples of 3 to do the ritual. And then you have to be at that location and where the heart's buried, and then you have to do this ritual writing names on a linen wraps equal to the number of participants multiplied by 3. You have to carefully prepare it. And, there's some ritual thing. It looks like it'll take some time. You're supposed to tie it to some sort of candle, and you're supposed to light the candle, and the candle has to burn down, and the heart will emerge, and then you can destroy the heart. So it sounds like it takes a while.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sure that's something that we're gonna have to do to make sure that the rotting thing stops.
So there's that on skimming it, and then later you can do a full read.
Sure.
And you'll get more Cthulhu mythos on a full read. But it looks like this pamphlet will only take 8 hours to fully read.
Okay, so we print off another pamphlet for these mooks, or what?
Yeah. We're gonna mess with all the typeface, and we're gonna make them one basically that ensures that it's not gonna have the same layout.
Okay, and then
it will not have the same map layout as we have.
Yeah, so it's not going to have the bathhouse showing up on it.
Okay, so how are you going to get out of here? So you're there, they're on the other side.
Okay, and I do have a forgery skill, so if you want me to roll that.
Okay, roll your...
Yeah,
roll on forgery.
All right.
This would help, because if you do
Hold on, I got my...
Because if you do it well, then... they may not be able to spot that you fucked it all up.
Ooh, yeah! I got an extreme.
Oh, okay. So
yeah,
I rolled an odd 4. It's like, yeah!
You rearranged it so now the bathhouse is somewhere else, and then like a lot of the stuff is a little mixed up, and like even the light and dark fading stuff doesn't match this map anymore. But it seems like maybe move some paragraphs around, so now it's different.
All right,
but it looks sort of cohesive.
All right, and then so we print off one more copy.
Okay. And then you hear
All
a
right.
voice on the other side. I hear the printing press running. You made a copy?
Yeah, it's fresh off. Did you want to wait for it to dry before we, like I said, before we hand it off, or you want it now? I can give it to you right now.
Yeah, slide it. Well, it's gonna be hard to slide underneath the door, but
Yeah, well, we'll figure something out.
yeah, you can slide it through the.
Yeah.
So basically the issue was Charlie didn't take the key and then went in with it.
Oh crap! Okay.
I just assumed you took the key with you.
So he's barricaded it, and they can open it a little, and they're trying to do diplomacy now before rushing in. So there's a crack somewhere you can slide the thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Are those your friends by any chance?
Oh, people always need friends. So he
What
looks
are
at it. Who has? So you did the forgery, which. Okay, so is Jack? Who has the fast talk? Who's talking to them?
I have no fast talk.
That's gonna be me.
Okay, do your fast talk to see
Okay.
how much they buy into your story.
Okay. So yes, I got a hard success.
Yeah, it is a little far fetched, but but you did give them the piece of paper. They look at it. They're thinking. He's thinking. About it, goes. Yes, this is good. Just come out the way you came, and we'll pretend you weren't here.
And okay, gotta do a psychology roll on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got an extreme success.
Nice.
There's some truth to it, but there is. You figure there's going to be some double dealing somewhere. From what you hear, you think they bought that
Okay.
the sheet of paper you gave them, but there's a feeling like they may let you leave, but not too far.
Like I said, all right. I don't think like I said, it is broad daylight. I don't think either one of our groups should be seen leaving this place, especially with each other. How about you guys take off first, and then we'll leave.
Oh no! We need to take possession of the printing press.
Okay. Then, like I said, then can I have you and your associates assurances that we'll be able to walk out of here?
Oh yes.
Whilst they're having this conversation, can I use some of my technical engineering skills to possibly disable this printing press in a way that you don't initially see it until you start using it?
Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea.
Yeah, you can do something like that. That's doable.
All right.
He gives you his word, but with that extreme roll, you don't know how much that word is worth.
Yeah. And I'm basically gonna whisper. I'm like, I'm basically gonna say, okay, do we have like I said, is there any? I know the doorway's only so wide. Do we have like a chair or something?
Yeah, there is a chair, and
Yeah.
tied to the chair is a shotgun. Unfortunately, it already fired.
So no, what I'm planning on doing is I'm gonna be like, look, I'm like, whatever these guys have, it's probably the same thing whatever that old man had. I don't want any of these guys touching any of us. And I'm
a chair like a lion tamer chair, all right?
yeah, and so and I'm basically gonna be like, if we can charge out quickly enough and just use the chair as a barrier to shove them off, it'll give us at least an advantage to get out and then run. because I'm not
Okay.
planning on fighting these guys.
So I'll tell mechanically, I'll give you a bonus die on your dodge.
Okay. So, like I said, someone's gonna have to help Charlie.
I can help him.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like I said,
so
I'll take
you're
the
gonna
lead.
lead the way with the chair, and then you're gonna try to run out of there, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Get the hell out of there. Okay, okay.
Will we go past my wheelchair? 'Cause
You don't know where it is.
I could throw myself in it and get pushed out really quickly. Like, grab, something.
Donovan could fireman carry you.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, because I am so strong.
What's
He
your
said-
strength?
He said sarcastically. My strength's 55.
That's a little above average, right?
It's not bad. It's just not what my other character had.
I mean, he's
Charlie's
good, but he's
not
not
that-
Sean Bean.
What's
good.
Charlie's size?
45.
Yeah, he's smaller than average. What's your size?
Mine's 65.
Yeah, so you're sort of bigger and a little stronger than average. You can pick up Charlie.
All right.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna all right. Let's do this.
Okay, you're gonna go out. Okay,
Yep.
so
I'm gonna pull my gun. So whilst I'm over his shoulder, at least I can,
I
can
will
keep
tell
his
you,
back
there's the
covered.
shotgun that went off, but there are extra shells. But they may be old, but it did go off.
Well, like I said, could
So
be
you could
worse.
take the shotgun, unload it, and reload it. Take out the shells and reload it with.
Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea.
So that is there.
Yeah, I'll grab that.
Okay.
I said, do we know what the damage on it is?
You don't know, right?
Okay.
I want to say shotguns are like 2d6, 3d6, 4d6, something like that, or 1d6, or something like that. It's a sliding scale and range.
Yeah, I have it written down for the scenario, so I know what this one does.
Okay, so we don't, but you do.
Yeah.
This is the Russian one with faulty gunpowder, which goes,
Yeah.
Hey,
This is
if
the one-
it actually hit you, you would have found out.
yeah. My character still hasn't realized that a shotgun just fired and just flew by his head just by 2 inches and missed. Just acts like it's a regular day.
well, that's a lot better than what was experienced before
Okay.
with the tentacle thing. So
You run out, they will try to stop you, so you get a bonus die.
run.
Dodge.
Okay.
One of these guys will try to grab you.
Ooh. I got an extreme success.
That's good, he missed. So actually, you're running by one of these zombie guys. You ran past him. How about Mr. Donovan?
All right, so I'm carrying
Yeah.
Charles. Or half carrying. Oh no! Missed it by 18.
Oh, I got a extreme success.
Yeah, so I can't spend that much. Ah! All right, so
So he's gonna. One of these zombie guys gonna.
Is he actually attacking? Because I did
Yeah,
say,
it's gonna attack him.
I did say I got my gun drawn. So if it's combat mode, does that give me the plus C?
Yeah, why don't you fire? You can fire before it attacks because the
part of me is seriously, you can do whatever you want to the old man, but leave me alone. Yeah.
Right. My gun skill is. Yeah, so. Oh, 23. It was fired in one shot. It's a hard success. And that is 1d10 plus 2. So 1d10 plus 2. Oh, 10 plus 2. 12 damage.
So you shoot one of them right in the head, and then you just see this black ichor start coming out of its cheek where you shot him in the head,
Oh
and then it hits Donovan. And he hits Donovan for actually, since it was extreme, I get max damage, so he did 8 points to
no! God damn it!
Donovan.
See, see.
And location 6. 1, 2.
So I'm dropped down to 3 hit points.
And that means you need to do a con check.
Son of a bitch.
I'm gonna have to drag everyone out of here again.
I do not make my con check.
Oh, you go unconscious. Charlie falls off your shoulder.
Fud.
Yeah, so you hear a gunshot, and then you, out of the corner of your eye, Jack, you see this new guy just collapse on the ground, and Charlie rolls out of his fireman's carry, and Charlie's on the ground with like a gun out, and the look on Charlie's face is like utter terror.
Jesus. Okay.
And then Jack, roll a sand check anyway. I forgot for these zombie things.
I passed.
Okay, 1 point. 1 point sand loss.
My sanity is the only thing that's at any type of decently high thing at the moment.
Okay, so we're back to the top. I think it's Jack again.
Oh God. I have to grab them and drag them out.
You go grab one.
Yeah.
You know, one of them's right there, right?
Yeah. Like I said, I'm gonna.
So you have a shotgun in one hand and a chair in the other. What are you gonna drop to grab one of them?
Can I just shove the shotgun in my pants? I have pockets. I can just shove it in my pocket.
I don't think so. I think it's a little bit too long, and the full shotgun's not sawed off. So you could drop the chair or drop the shotgun, or
I want the barrier. I just want to keep them away from me.
Actually, keep the shotgun. So I've got a good idea. I can make a leg out of the shotgun like they do in Planet Terror, and she's got she's got that machine gun for a false leg.
So you're gonna run back, but you're gonna carry the shotgun and the chair.
Like I said, I could use the shotgun to keep things at a distance. I'll drop the chair and I'll just bring the shotgun back.
You could fire as you're heading up there if you want with a shotgun.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, roll your shotgun.
I succeeded. It was a hard success.
Roll 2d6 plus 2.
So that's 10. So that's 12.
Oh my god! So you fire with a shotgun, and remember when the bullets hit it, like single bullets that just hit it, the shotgun just blew away most of the creature, except for it's still like standing on one leg and has one arm left, and it's still sort of up, but it's mostly blown away.
Okay, I'm gonna. Like I said, I want to grab him and get him out.
Wait! I forgot. Charlie did 1 point, right?
Yeah.
That's enough. It had 1 point left. Charlie did 1. So Charlie hit it, and then the shotgun takes the rest of it out. So yeah, you actually blow all of it away just barely, and like a leg just sort of teeters and then falls over. Unfortunately, the shotgun is like a single shotgun, and you have to like spend around reloading. It's like the breech loading. You have to crack it open.
And I crack it open, pull it down, take the spent shell, put the new one in, and
so that's the next round, right? So you fired this round.
Yeah. Yeah, that was this round.
Okay. Okay, so you see there's another zombie guy, and then some guy in like a hat that you don't quite see the face. You figure that's Archive, right?
Yeah.
It looks a little furious.
I'll bet.
And he's coming after you.
Uh-oh.
That's next round, right? So he moves up.
Hmm.
And the one zombie He'll try to go after Charlie.
God damn it.
Hey, Charlie. Dodge. Like
Ah,
that.
what's my draw? I don't think my draw's very good. I'll try and dodge on the floor.
Okay.
I'll roll out the way or something. And what's my look?
I got a regular success, so you just need a regular to dodge.
Yeah, so I'm going to spend. Let me look. I need to spend 12 look to dodge.
Okay, so he's just about to hit you, and then you roll out of the way, and his fist smashes into the ground, and then like a little of this black ichor comes out.
I don't want to take any hits.
Okay. And then Jack is reloading, and this guy's up. So, do you want to dodge or fight back on Archive?
Is that for me? I'm gonna dodge. I don't want to touch him.
Okay.
And I don't want anything I don't want to hit him with something and have it rot to pieces and fall apart.
Okay. Roll your dodge.
Okay. I got an extreme success.
He actually missed, so that's good.
All right.
Okay, so now it's Charlie's turn.
Right, I'm going to do 3 shots on the El Zombie now.
Okay.
So, with the penalty die, isn't it? So, first shot.
No, you're point blank, so it's even on all 3
Ah,
shots.
right. Cool. The first shot is a miss. Yep. And the suspense look. No, I'm going to get the second shot. Oh, extreme.
Okay.
8 at the third shot is a miss as well. So one
Okay.
extreme.
So don't roll the damage. Basically, you only do 1 point per bullet. So
Really?
yeah,
Wow.
you did hit with the extreme and like dead center, and then just like this trickle of blood comes out. But you did do some damage.
Wow.
Okay, and then I think it's Java reload. Then he moved up. It's Donovan's turn. I'm not Donovan. It's
I'm just.
Jack,
I drool against my action.
just reloading, and then Archive's coming up. So there's 2. There's the one attacking Charlie, and then there's Archive.
I want to get the one who's going after Charlie.
Okay, shoot.
Okay. Oh, I got an extreme.
Oh, well, then you don't have to roll damage. It's max. So, yeah, you blow it away. So the one on Charlie gets blown away.
I'm
And
just
Archive,
covering.
who you dodged,
Mm-hmm.
decides to just shoot you. He's not going to hit you.
Okay.
So you can't dodge bullet. Actually, 17. Shoots you for 4 points of damage.
Okay. Where am I at? That means. Okay, I'm not bad. That's
Okay.
not bad. That's not bad.
Then there's Charlie. What do you want to do, Charlie?
I'll try and dodge again.
Oh no, it's your turn.
Yeah, it's your turn. You don't have to dodge anything.
Alright, so yeah, I'll have 3 shots at this guy in the hat.
Okay.
So first shot. Is this a penalty die now?
Yeah, he's not point blank. So.
Is it only a penalty die after the first shot?
No, it's every shot. So because you're
Every
firing
shot.
3, there's a penalty die on every shot.
So that is that's a pass, regular pass, I think. Yep. And last shot. So 1 regular pass.
Okay.
So 1 d10 plus 2. I've rolled another 10. I can't believe it. 12 again. Shucks, this is all I'm going to reload next time.
Yeah. How are your other shots?
I only hit once. I've rolled for it, and it's 12 altogether. 12 damage.
Oh, you only hit once out of the 3 shots?
Well, I rolled a 10, and it's d10 plus 2. And I
Yeah.
rolled a 10.
So you hit it like dead center, and same thing. You just see that like little trickle of blood come out of his chest. Okay, and then Charlie goes, and it's Jack.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna see if, like I said, I'm gonna see if I can take his legs out.
Okay, it's a move. You want to do a move?
Yeah, like I said, yeah. Yeah. Well, I guess I want to see if I can shoot his legs out.
Okay. Oh, you want to shoot his legs off?
Yeah.
With you're gonna drop the shotgun and pull a
pistol.
Yeah.
I can one hand a pistol.
You could, yeah. It's just I'm just thinking the shotgun will take another round to load, right? So you don't want to do that. So you want to just pull it. Okay. Yeah. So I would say it's a penalty die. Like it's an aim shot, right? So it's a penalty die. And then depending on how well you succeed, then.
Okay. So let's see. All right. Okay, so I got the same thing for both. I got a hard success for both.
Oh, you got a hard success.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say you shoot him the kneecap. He doesn't quite go down, but you see the blood coming out of his kneecap, and then he staggers a little. So that's what you've done.
Okay.
I think he gets to go. He's going to try to shoot you. He's going to shoot you.
Wow.
Yeah, I think he missed with his gun. They don't give me his stats, but with that, it's close enough. He missed with the gun.
All right. Woo.
What do you want to do? Oh, it's Charlie's, actually.
Yes.
I need to... Yeah, I take it this guy's like walking even closer to us.
No, he got just shot in the knee, so he's...
Right. I reload because I spent my... reload.
Okay, you got to reload? Okay. What are you going to do, Jack?
Let's see. I'm gonna shoot the gun out of his hand.
Okay, you're gonna aim at his hand. Okay, roll a penalty die again. Also,
so. Same thing. Okay. Ooh, let's hope my next one's not bad. Oh, holy crap! Okay, so I got an extreme and a hard, so it's the hard.
Yeah. So the hard, you actually hit him in the hand. The hand is sort of a little mushy, so it goes through, but the gun is hard. So you actually do shoot the gun out of his hand. You hit his hand, and then like maybe it blows a finger off, and then the gun falls and then skitters across the floor.
Yeah. Does it skitter in my direction, or closer to me, or closer?
No, it goes away from you. The gun will towards you, since the force vector is away.
Hey, I don't know. He could have lashed out in pain and then kicked it closer by accident.
I don't think. Okay, so he's gonna try to attack you then.
All right, I'm gonna dodge.
Okay. Oh.
Okay, so I got an extreme.
Oh, lucky man! I got an extreme too. So you beat him. Yeah, he's trying really hard, and then like he's trying to hit you with his hand that's missing a finger that's leaking this black goo, and just
No, no.
I'm gonna step away for a second. Be right back.
okay. Yeah, you're unconscious.
Yeah.
Charlie.
Right. I've reloaded, so I'll.
Yeah, they're in combat, so it's a penalty die shooting into combat.
Oh,
Better,
okay.
yes.
Well, whilst they're in combat, I will drag myself over to our new agent to see if I can revive him in some way.
Oh yeah, so we need to do his con check, but he's stepped away. So
Right.
yeah, do first aid. If you make it, he's up.
Okay. No, failed.
Okay, so yeah, you try. So that's what you do, and then back to the top. It's Jack.
Okay. Okay. Like I said, I want to get that leg completely off. Okay. So, yeah, I'm gonna go for the same kneecap.
Okay.
Do I need a penalty die this one too? Same thing.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. And okay, I'll take my regular success.
Okay. So yeah, you hit him in the kneecap. The same kneecap?
Yep. Yeah, same one.
It's like it's hurt it. He's like dragging it, but you think maybe if you shoot it one more time, you might take it off.
Yeah.
And he's gonna try to hit you again. Oh no, maybe no. He has a different trick up his sleeve.
Uh-oh. I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like the sound of that.
He's gonna spit at you.
Oh god, I'm gonna dodge. Okay. Okay. I got an odd one.
You got that one. Okay, so black ichor just goes. So you spits and it misses you, and it just goes spleech on the ground. And you can tell the black ichor sort of still moves after it hit. Okay. So Charlie.
Do I get to do one more first aid check?
No, it has to be somebody different trying the first aid. So he won't get up, but
right. I take it they're still fighting each other in a tussle.
yeah, they're still fighting it out.
And he just spit at me.
So if I shoot, if I do an aimed shot, on my next turn I won't get the penalty.
Yeah. If you don't aim this turn, then next turn you won't get a penalty.
Right, I'll do that then. I'll aim my shot for the
Okay.
sort of ready for the next turn.
Okay, Jack again.
I'm gonna go finish off that leg.
The leg, okay.
Okay. And
I tried the first aid.
All right,
but
I got-
failed.
Oh, geez.
all right. So both the rolls I got were regular successes.
Okay, so that hits. So you actually take one of his legs off.
Nice.
Now he's on the ground.
So now he's down there, and then there's blood coming out where his knee was, like this black blood, and then it forms into like a pseudopod and tries
God
to
dang it.
attack you.
Okay.
Roll your-
Wait. I got a hard success.
Okay, he missed. Charlie.
I see this. I know all too well what this thing is. So I just start crawling away.
There is your wheelchair off in the corner. You can get your wheelchair.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and crawl away to the
Okay, you
safest.
crawl away.
Yeah, towards the door because. Yeah, I've seen this before. I know what happens. I tried to get our new compadre up, and it failed. And I'm just like, okay, I'm out of here.
Okay. So you're ditching Donovan, and you're gonna go. Okay. So
Nice. Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
Jack,
We're crying out loud.
Jack.
God. Okay. All right. Guy, can I try to get by him?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Yeah, because I want to get by him, get to Donovan, and get the fuck out of here.
Oh, you're gonna try to grab Donovan and get out of here? Okay.
Yes, because this is we're not gonna win this fight. Not like this.
So, I'll as you grab Donovan, you'll have to dodge as it tries to get you.
Okay. Let's do this. Oh yeah, 17. So like I said, I got a hard success.
Lucky man, I got a hard also. I missed my extreme by 3 points.
I only missed my extreme by 2. So close.
So yeah, you grab Donovan and then like it tries to hit you with a pseudopod and then you just dodge out of the way and then you can run because
Yep.
you're missing a leg.
We're getting out of here, getting Charlie in his wheelchair and getting the fuck out of the building.
Okay.
Getting in a car and getting out.
So Donovan, roll a con check.
I don't wanna. This one I make.
Oh, lucky man. So when it hit you like it really hurt you, but there's none of that rotting.
Yay.
But it hit you really hard.
Yeah,
You
lucky.
guys get out of there. And then I think Jack can do first aid on you, see if he can get you up after you're out of there.
Yeah, let's do that.
Because Charlie tried and he failed.
This is something I'm actually good at. Oh, sweet. So yeah, I got a hard success.
Okay, 1 point back, but you're conscious.
Yay. What happened?
You don't want to know.
I'm imagining something that was involving insertion of tentacles into orifices.
No.
No, nothing pleasant.
Last thing I remember, it was the decaying JDWs, and then the lights went out.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we won't be seeing them again anytime soon because since we gave them the bogus map, maybe that'll throw them off. But if we have to deal with them again,
So if you take this map, obviously it's the Moscow map, but an old map.
mm-hmm.
You can overlay it on a modern map, and you find where it says bathhouse. The location. It's like really weird. The location on a modern map looks like it's part of a bridge, like a current bridge now, like underneath like one of the bridges. Let me show you. Oh, this is a modern picture, but let me see if there's a more period bridge picture. Oh yeah, this is more. That's that same bridge. So you see there's some parts that are on the ground, right? Not in water.
Mm-hmm.
So where the bathhouse is located is like sort of underneath this bridge somewhere on the walkway part, not in the water.
Sunk up into the archway.
Yeah, but Donovan has to finish reading this thing.
I also have to convalesce, so.
Reading while he's there's no time to rest. You can sleep when you're dead.
Yeah, he's sitting there. We're just jamming a feeding tube down his throat and just pumping in like soup. No sleeping, no time for lunch. Get reading.
And if you think that was bad, for, what we saw today.
You should have been with us when we went to the jungle.
Jeez. So I will read the book. It takes 8 hours, you said?
Yeah, you gain another 4 Cthulhu mythos for the full read.
On top of the 2 I already got?
Yes,
All right. Nice.
And let me check. What I need to do is check to see if there's more sand loss. Oh, I see. Then on the read, you have to roll a sand check.
Okay. I did not make it.
Oh, okay. So you lose another, what was that, die 4 or whatever?
Oh, yay, 3 points.
Yeah.
All right.
So you lose 3 more as you understand how horrible this thing is.
Wish I never worked here.
So, yeah, and then you get the whole ritual. You really think it's bad because the ritual you think will take a while to complete. And from the story, the creature came to stop the person doing the ritual. Like it was supernaturally attuned to what was going on, and it almost felt like it knew somebody was trying to do something. So it showed up and then killed the person in the story. So you may have to figure out what to do to stop this thing from slaughtering y'all while you're doing the ritual.
I'm imagining somebody's gonna have to be. I'm imagining somebody's gonna have to be a distraction or something.
Yeah, we're gonna need like people with guns. We need
It has to be done
expendable.
at 3 a.m.
We need expendable people.
You did notice that the shotgun was more effective against these things than your pistol.
Yeah.
Oh, requisitioning a pump action from the embassy.
I'm like, you know, you know what would really work? Explosives.
Grenades.
Solves everything. Slap some C4 with a small delay timer on them. Just run away. Vaporize them.
Oh,
Yeah.
they don't have claymores. They have claymores, but we
Yeah.
probably don't have them.
Yeah, they don't have
exactly.
Because you just have to like have a ring of them and then point it outward and like detonate. You know.
Exactly.
Dragon's breath, shotgun shells would be good as well.
Yeah. I mean, it's, I mean, yes, I think shotguns would be helpful because I mean, from what we've seen, if we do enough damage, at least to the main bad thing, he disperses into a cloud of bugs, and he doesn't die, but at least takes away the physical form it can have. And for the other ones, yeah, if you do enough damage to them, I mean, if you don't just take off a leg, it seems to work a lot better if you can just annihilate them. And
so yeah, you can get shotguns, pump shotguns versus this old-fashioned one that you found.
the one shot shotgun.
So we'll change into a tank.
Yeah.
So the ritual is all multiples of 3s, right?
Yeah, you have 3 people or 6 people or 9 people.
All right.
So the only thing is that if we do grab another like 3 people and bring them in, if any one of them dies, it'll screw the ritual up. Because everything needs to be in multiples of 3. So if the number gets screwed up, it's going to mess us up.
Yeah.
Well, you look at it and it says the people doing the ritual is a multiple of 3. Yeah. But if you have extra people that are not part of the ritual,
there we go.
Like guards or something, and then they don't, right. So you can have more people, but they can't be part of the ritual.
Well, we need the people with the shotguns guarding us while we do the ritual. I lead you through it.
Oh.
That's what I'm thinking. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We just need to convince the SIS to actually give us the people.
That's tradecraft, right?
Yep. I have good skill in tradecraft, so I should be able to do something with that.
But you have to come up with a story other than weird undead thing.
Weird undead thing.
That, like I said, we're under the there's going to be there's going to be some sort of exchange that's going to happen with the informant that we were supposed to be getting earlier. and we have information. We have information that they're going to try to torture and extract information out of him, and it's going to be at this undisclosed location that we've discovered, which will BS is the bathhouse.
Okay, so do your tradecraft for getting research.
I got an extreme success.
Oh, okay. So that's fine. I found the stats for NPC agents, so I know what their stats are.
Okay.
So you want 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks like 3.
They'll send 3 guys, nameless SIS agents,
nameless, faceless,
with shotguns. Right? You're going to tell them shotguns.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very, very powerful shotguns.
Okay, let's look up a shotgun. Because you want the auto load ones. You don't want the.
Yeah.
Yep.
I want something where I can use multiple shells to mow things down. And
Yeah.
About
You
taking
don't want
them out.
to, like, oh, you fired twice. Got to reload.
Yeah.
Okay, shotguns. The best thing is like a 12 gauge pump. It holds like 5 shells. Or you want a 7 shell one that's a 12 gauge Benelli M3 folding stock one.
Ooh. What's the difference? What's the difference in damage?
They do the same 4d6.
Okay.
The other one only fires 1 at a time. This one you could try to shoot twice, but then you get a penalty die because you're pump fire.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll take that one.
So that's a 7 bullets. It jams on a double aught.
Mm-hmm.
The 4d6 at short, 2d6 at medium, and 1d6 at long. Has a folding stock, and the range is 10 yards, 20 yards, 50 yards. And you can either fire 1 round or you fire twice. It's a penalty die for both.
Okay.
It does 4d6, which is good.
Yeah.
But that's if you let it get close enough.
Yeah, exactly.
So the ritual's 3 a.m. though. You have to do it at 3 a.m. So I assume you're gonna get there before 3 a.m.
Yeah, we're gonna gather all the stuff together and have it to basically give us time to set it up and basically fortify the area up enough so we can.
So here's the thing: you're leaving the embassy. You always get followed, so you know to lose a tail takes between 2 to 4 hours to see if you lost a tail, and now you're bringing like 6 people.
Yeah.
In some location.
Cramming them all into one small car.
So you probably want to leave earlier,
Yeah.
like half a day earlier, and keep on testing to see if you have a tail.
Yeah.
And then once you don't have a tail, then you go to the location, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so that's what we'll do.
So it's stealth plus tradecraft.
Okay. Which are the exact same for me, so. Let's see. I got a hard success.
Okay. And I assume you'll take some one van or something like that.
Yeah. No. We'll all fit in one of those small Russian cars.
Like the Russian clown thing. Okay. So you leave half a day early, and you wind up after 4 hours. You realize you're pretty certain you're not being followed. So that still leaves you with another like 6 hours of stuff. So you're thinking of getting stuff to barricade or something? What was that?
Yeah. We were just basically fortifying the area up just to make sure if anything comes in, it's not going to be through like a door or a window or something.
Okay. So the thing is, when you go to this location, there's no bathhouse here.
Yeah, I don't expect there to be one.
Yeah.
You're looking around, you're not sure. You don't see squat. You're like,
can I look for anything out of some sort of architecture that's out of the ordinary for the area?
Dang, I knew I should take an archaeology as like a hobby.
Yeah, I'll let you do archaeology.
No, I don't have it. I should.
Architecture.
Architecture. Ooh, that should be fun. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna spend 1 luck.
Wait, what does that do? Just give you a regular success, or?
That one's actually gonna give me a hard success. If I spend 1 luck.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll spend 1 luck. Yeah, I give myself a hard success.
So you look around and you figure, you suspect there might be some sort of secret passage thingy that goes underneath the bridge. You're not sure how this. You may have to search around for some mechanism or something.
Yeah, let's look for something that we have to push or
like a
pull or
spot hidden.
step on or something. Yeah.
It's a spot hidden roll.
Yeah.
Yep.
All hostile.
Not at all. I rolled a 99.
I got it. Barely, but I got it.
Okay, so you think, looking at everything, you think there's a pair of bricks if you push in, it might do something.
All right. So we'll go ahead and depress those.
Okay, so you press the 2 bricks and actually it opens up a part of the wall.
It's like a really good movie.
I'll just tell you out of game, when you come at 3 a.m., the light bounces off the water and illuminates the 2 bricks.
So we did it the hard way.
Which is fine, you're there early, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So there's this passageway, and it's damp and musty and mold and algae and stuff like that there.
It's all slimy and slippery. And
Yeah, and you guys go in there. And the other 3 agents are looking at you guys like, okay.
I take it a wheelchair's not going to get down here. It's going to be more on the crutches kind of thing.
Well, you could have the agents,
Carry you.
help you down.
Just picking up the whole chair, and there's like 2 of them walking with the chair with you. That's
Oh, I feel like a king.
So you want them to help you down there? They can help you down there with a chair.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'll take the sticks with me just in case.
Yeah. So it goes into a vaulted chamber, like it goes 100 meters down. That's like 300 feet. And then in the middle of this vaulted chamber, you see a ramshackle wooden building in the center of the chamber. And there's like steam emanating from its roof.
Bathhouse, wow.
Yeah, the windows are shuttered and the door is barred. But the timbers are so old and rickety, you can actually, you think if you walked up there and you look through, you might be able to look through the...
So we need to go into the bathhouse to perform the ceremony, or?
Yeah, you think so, yeah.
All right. So is the door locked or
Yeah, barred?
Barred.
Hmm.
Can I try picking that lock?
Yeah, or I think Donovan has some very good lockpicking skills.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Oop. Yep. Crap. Hold on. Drop my die. Alright. Here we go. This is the tens. It was the tens die that dropped. So I'm gonna spend some luck.
Okay.
Because I had a bad roll. Yeah, so I'm gonna spend 4 points and make it just a regular success.
And then you figure a way of like lifting up the bar from the outside.
Yeah.
And you open the door, and then like a couple of black flies fly around, and you notice there are a couple of flies buzzing around down here.
Okay.
And inside the bathhouse, instead of buckets of water, there are buckets of blackness.
Nice.
And there's like this black ooze dripping down the walls.
think we're in the place.
And then there's a central pool
Yep.
that's bubbly black ichor.
There you go.
Yep.
And the other 3 agents are like going like, really?
Yeah, really.
Yes. Yep. Yes. Really.
So where do you want to station?
So whatever. That center thing's going to be important. So I think whatever that, I think we should be surrounding that. We should be surrounding that centerpiece.
Okay. I start setting things up so that when 3 o'clock rolls around, we're ready to go right away.
Let's make sure we reinforce all the windows and doors and everything. Don't want to, like I said, if something's getting in here, I don't want to make it easy, and I don't want to make whatever. If something does get in, I don't want to make it easy to get out.
So what do you want to do? Like,
I'm just wondering, is the thing in here with us already? We don't even know it.
It's possible. It's possible it is, but that's what we have the 3 other guys here because because running away is not an option, and doing this ritual is the only way to kill it.
In hindsight, we should have made Molotov cocktails out of vodka. You know.
but you have time. You're here early.
I was actually thinking that myself.
Yeah, we should do that. Run out and get some vodka and make some Molotovs.
Yeah.
That way
Vodka really doesn't have a good enough.
alcohol burn.
Yeah, it's gas.
You need gas.
Gasoline or gas.
Vodka's just not.
Well, we have. I'm sure there's a car or so outside. We can just.
Yeah. So you can always go to gas station and get gas, right?
Yeah, so I think we use those as like the last ditch. It's going to hell, and we're going to take it with us, kind of thing.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
So where are you going to station the 3 guys? Facing inwards or facing outwards?
Okay. The layout. So the layout in the room is just the thing in the middle. There's a bunch of buckets around it.
Yeah, on the inside. So it's all the stuff's on the inside. Outside looks like this shack, right? And then there's this, but it's in this big chamber, underground chamber. So let's say the shack, if the shack is like a 20 or a 15 by 15 room, the chamber could be like 50 feet across or more, right?
Yeah.
So it's like this little shack in this underground chamber.
Yeah, like I said, yeah. The only thing I'm worried about is if we station them in the shack and something appears in the room or something else. That's not going to help us because they're going to have to run down and do that. So I think putting them all in one place would probably not be a good idea. I think we can do. Like I said, I think we should have two. We should have 2 during 2 in the chamber and then 1 up top.
Oh, you mean near the entrance?
Yeah.
Okay, 1 near the entrance, 2 in the chamber looking out.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you 3 will be doing the ritual. Where are you putting the Molotov?
I think we should have them stationed within easy reach of all the guys. So
Everybody. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what we'll do. That.
Okay, so I have a good picture of what everything is. So you're gonna wait till 3 a.m.?
Yep.
Yeah, we got to start.
Okay, and then you're gonna start the ritual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long is that going to take?
I pre-rolled, but I'm thinking I should let you. I'm thinking I should let you roll doing the ritual, and your success will determine how many dice to roll.
Okay.
They gave me a set number, which is sort of ridiculous. So.
Okay. So what are we rolling for?
So I think Donovan's going to do the spell, right?
Yeah.
Is it like just a power roll then, or?
Yeah, it's just a power roll.
Come on, man.
Come on, dice. Ooh, odd 7.
Oh,
That's an extreme.
Okay.
That's extreme.
So it actually will roll 2d6.
That's not good. No. I got 10.
Oh, still 10 rounds. Hey, it's better than what the book said. The book says 4d6. So.
Oh. They really don't want you to get out alive if that's the case.
So
No.
10 rounds. So you guys start this ritual, and of course, like the two down there are like, "What the fuck's going on?"
Shut up and keep an eye out for anyone who's coming in who isn't one of us.
Okay, are you the guy with the intimidation?
Yes, that's me.
Roll your intimidation.
Hot 6.
Yeah, okay, they'll shut up.
So basically, they should be under orders to shoot anybody that's not us
Yep.
coming in.
So 2 rounds later, you realize, well, first more flies start showing up.
Uh-oh.
And then 2 rounds later, suddenly a swarm of flies come down through the corridor.
Okay.
All right. So
Or-
yeah,
So we have 8 rounds to go through. All right.
yeah, and then it's basically going to be, and then it's just going to be yelling really quick. Watch those flies.
Mm.
And then
Sorry. Watch the flies.
so while that's going on, well, I think I don't have to worry about outside. So those 2 NPCs will be occupying themselves outside. So we don't have to worry about that.
Hmm.
Right. The 1 agent that you got, and then some creatures outside will be dealing with stuff. So.
Lovely.
So the flies gather up and try to solidify into a human shape.
Molotov cocktails.
And
I've seen this before.
you guys need sand checks.
No. All right. Sand check.
Yeah,
Okay, I passed.
I failed.
I passed.
it's just a die 4, so it won't drive you over the edge.
So if you pass, it's nothing or what?
Pass is 1 point,
Okay.
and fail is die 4. As you see, like this guy, your buddy that you've seen before.
Mm.
I think he'll take that. You've seen him.
Blind man.
Yeah,
The blind. He's reforming.
Meet again.
Yeah.
You need revenge for your leg.
Yeah.
Yeah. You bent my leg.
So let me pull out a die 8 because there's 8 rounds left, right? So this is 7 rounds left. So I think you'll have to roll for your NPC guys if you want, because you guys are busy doing the ritual, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So there's 2 NPC SIS guys.
Mhm.
What do you want them to do?
Shoot it.
Okay. They have a 40%
Yeah.
in firearms.
Okay. So let me. Oh, what I get? Ot 4.
Nice.
Oh, that's max damage, which is 20.
Wow.
Okay, so that's 1 round. He's gonna reform again. So I guess Charlie, you can shoot for the other.
Right. And I got 11. Crikey.
Is that a regular hit? So it's a 4 die 6.
4 dice 6. 8, 9, 10, 16.
Oh, you blew him away again. That's next round. He reforms. Go ahead, Sean. You can roll for the.
Oh, holy shit. Okay, yeah, I got a hard success.
Oh God, roll there 2 die. 4 die 6.
$15.
Oh God, that's enough. So he reforms out of flies, and they open fire with a shotgun, and it blows the flies away, and then they roll around, and then they reform, and then they get shot again. So that's round 4. Okay, Charlie. I mean, Matt, you can roll for one of the NPC guys.
69, so that's a foul this time.
Oh, okay. So somebody else has to shoot. So
Jeez.
Like I said, yeah, I already have my turn. Is it my turn again?
okay. So we'll let David. You can roll for the other.
All right.
Come on.
That was not good. It's 97.
Oh, you
Oh.
missed. So he reforms. He's going to attack one of your guys. You want to dodge or fight back?
Which one of the guys?
We'll say the one you're rolling.
Mine. Okay, I'll dodge.
Okay.
What's his dodge at anyway?
40. Yeah, I looked
Hot
all
se-
that's are 40.
Hot 7.
Oh, that's an extreme. lucky, because I got an extreme too, so he missed. So then it's your guy's turn.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take another shot.
Yeah, you roll better.
Yeah, let's see.
We'll pick some good agents.
I got a 9.
Roll your damage.
Okay, so it's
4d6.
oh god. 16.
That's enough. So he's back into fly form. Round 3. You guys get to shoot again. Who wants to? Charlie or Matt?
Oh, go on, Dave.
I'll try to roll.
Yeah.
11.
Oh, nice.
Hard success.
So is that just straight damage or?
Yeah, it's 4d6. Oh, you.
15.
That's enough to take him back to flies.
Nice.
Okay, next round 2. He's back again.
This must be very frustrating for him.
Okay, somebody else roll.
Alright, I got it. Jesus, hot 4.
Okay, that's extreme. That blows him away. Round 1, the last round.
Right. Let's do this.
Okay, Matt, 40%.
Come on, man.
17.
All right,
Nice.
regular hit, roll damage.
12.
That's enough. He had 12 exactly. So he's back into fly. And then you guys, you finish the ritual, and this heart comes out of the pool. It's like a beating heart, and it's of course it's a black heart beating out with black ichor spouting out of the aortas as it slowly beats. And you guys have to do a sand check, you 3 inside.
Okay. I passed. Barely, but I passed.
I failed.
Okay, you pass, it's only 1. You fail, it's die 4.
Okay. 1 point.
Lucky guy. So yeah, this heart comes out of the pool of black ichor, and it's like every time it beats, black ichor spurts out of its aorta, and like a fountain of ichor comes out of it, and it's just sitting there.
Did the ritual say exactly how to destroy it, or you just have
No.
to physically destroy it?
It says you have to destroy it.
All right,
Okay.
so physically.
Yes,
Everyone point their shotguns at it.
and shoot.
Shoot it. Everyone shoot it.
Roll your shotgun.
Oh, yeah, you got a regular.
I got it. I got a hard success.
God.
Oh, actually, no. I'm gonna spend. I've got to spend. Sorry. I'm gonna spend 4 luck.
Okay, how about Donovan?
I don't have a shotgun.
Okay, so you watch these 2 guys fire at it.
Yeah.
That's enough. It only has 4 hit points, so if you guys hit
Bleh.
the heart, so the heart explodes in this fount of gore, right? And then outside, the guy, the flies all sort of start popping, like they go pop, 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 pop. and then the bathhouse starts to collapse.
All right, gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
You run out of there, and then as you leave, the chamber starts to
I'll
collapse.
hop out of there.
Roll your dodge, Mr. Hopalong.
21. I passed.
Okay, so you guys get out of there, and as you get out, then the chamber collapses. Outside, who has the lowest luck?
That would be me.
Okay, you want to roll your luck?
I've got
Yeah.
20.
I have 15.
Yeah, roll your
Oh.
15. This is just to see if the agent survived outside.
Holy crap! I got 5.
Oh, he survived! Oh my god! So you go out and you see the other agent. He's still there alive, and the other guy, Archive, is out there but dead. So he killed Archive. And he's still, and you can see that the other agent has some rotting on him, but now the rotting seems to have suddenly stopped.
Mm.
Oh, that's good.
Hopefully my leg will grow back.
And of course, those other MI6 agents are asking you WTF.
Having to be like, well, I think we found some new recruits for Section 46.
Yep.
Like, you saw nothing here tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, and N will be contacting you later. So you fix this one. This is Section 46 thing. The next thing is, do you want to complete the real mission?
God. Yeah. Like I said, I remember we have to break into the KGB and we have to get him.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be that easy.
Oh God.
You can always write off the SIS mission, but you're gonna lose some trust.
Well, we're not playing any more missions after this. I'm fine losing some trust at this point.
So you can lose the trust on it.
Yeah. It was just it was just a crank call.
Okay, so for beating this thing, you get a die 8 sand gain.
Oh, I get back the 1 sand.
Yeah, back to where I started.
And then you gain die 6 trust for Section 46.
2 more points.
That's two.
All right.
And you lose die 6 trust for the SIS.
Oh, 1 point, so it must have not been that bad.
So what happened was they actually didn't take him to KGB headquarters. They took him to... let me have his picture. They took him to this guy's DACA to question.
Mm-hmm.
So actually, if you went to KGB headquarters, if you actually made it in there, he's not there.
I don't know how successful it would have been without our master of disguise anyway.
Yeah, so this guy has him, and this gal's the sniper. So she's working with the guy that has a list, and he gave the list to her, and she hit the list. So actually, the list isn't on any of them. And she hit the list. Oh, where's the picture? So there's a lot of locations you guys didn't go to. So she hit the list here, which is like a Russian unknown soldier monument.
Yeah.
But the other twist is when you go get if you ever talk to her and everything and promise her to help rescue the guy, then she tells you where the list is, but when you go get the list is gone.
Huh.
because somebody else got it. Where's the picture? So there's another guy. Oh, this guy. So you'd find that this guy took the list, and then he promises to give you the list if you go kill this guy. Who has the other guy captured, so it all sort of hooks back in together, right? So if you kill this guy at his DACA, you can free the other guy, and then you fulfill the promise to the girl, and then
it seems like a complicated side quest.
Yeah.
But it literally is your princess is in a castle.
Yeah, so the good news is, because of where the list is, the Russians never do get the list.
So we accomplished our mission anyway.
But the bad news is they got the defector, right, and then that guy's going to go to Siberia or get shot. So
it's basically the Raiders of the Lost Ark thing. If Indiana Jones does nothing really changes. It's exactly the same.
Here's a close up of that memorial. So the cool thing is there's all these different locations and stuff to like where the rocket. So I think the close up of the rocket is that, and actually I found an inside picture of. Oh, here's the picture of the book, right? But it looks like more than 16 pages to me.
Yeah.
So somebody didn't
and that if that's supposed to be the heart, that looks like H.R. Geiger designing a heart.
Yeah, I think it's a heart.
Yeah.
I think whoever drew the picture didn't read the scenario. That's only a 6-page pamphlet.
Yeah.
Oh, and then the outside of where that unknown soldier thing is out in the open, and of course there's always these two guys guarding it, so it's tough to go up there and look for the list. So you have to do stuff to.
Just would have incapacitated the guards.
Oh, yeah, have an incident.
Yeah, just kill the guards, steal the uniforms.
And then on the inside where the girl was shooting, this is the inside of the place where she's hiding out with like the sniper when she was shooting down. So this is inside of the building behind the rocket. So they have a lot of interesting locations, and the cigarette pack was the girls. So that she smokes this stuff, and every once in a while, where you come across her trail, you'll find cigarette butts. That's hers, and she puts them in a special pattern. So. So that's it. You guys made it out alive. I can't believe it.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Mostly intact.
Yeah.
The shotguns helped. Without the shotguns, the guns, the pistols only do 1 point.
Yeah.
The shotguns and blunt weapons do full damage. So.
Yeah.
As I found out when I was shooting that number.
Yeah. It's like I said, the shotguns made all the difference with things. So that, and aside from the one gunshot wound, I got away without it getting touched by anything.
And then once you kill the creature, then all the rotting stops. So
that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't afford to wait that long.
Yeah, because every hour you lose die 4, right? So.
And I was on 1 hit point as it passed.
So you're just gonna die. So that's it. That's the Unclean.
Ooh.
Thank you for playing.
Thank you for listening.
Yeah.
I can't believe Charlie survived the whole campaign.
Yeah, wow.
You're the only original one.
I still can't believe Donovan gets hit. He goes unconscious and then just drops Charlie. He's becoming like, oh, not good. So there's 3 versions of that creature. There's the fly one, that's the main one, and then the infected ones progress up. So the archive is more corrupted, so he can still do the tentacle thing, but not as much damage. The 2 zombie ones are earlier I mean, are not as infected, so they're just sort of zombie-ish, and they don't do the tentacle thing, but they take only 1 point of damage when you shoot them. So,
so your next thing you're running is the playtest.
they haven't. Oh, let me stop this thing.